Okay, so today I am going to be showing you how I use ClickUp to organize and scale my business in a way that's calm, because you know we're about that life, strategic, and built for growth. I run my business like a whole operation because it is, but I'm not here to be burnt out. Now, if you've ever opened ClickUp and immediately felt overwhelmed, girl, I get you. Before I truly understood it, it felt so crazy to me. But once you understand how to structure it to match how your business actually operates, it becomes your second brain. ClickUp is my go-to project management tool, and I really love it for one reason: freedom. It's fully customizable, so instead of trying to fit your business into a tool, you can shape it to fit your business. And I preach that all the time. But here's the key: tools don't scale your business, how you use them does. So I'm walking you through my actual ClickUp setup and showing you why each piece is strategically designed to support productivity, leadership, and growth. You can create spaces, lists, docs, subdocs, folders, custom fields, and you can view data through lists, calendars, Kanban, etc. etc. If you're new here, hey, I'm Danny. I'm the OBM helping women build businesses that feel good and scale with ease. Because yes, we want the money, but not at the expense of our peace. If systems, structure, and soft life CEO vibes are your thing, hit subscribe. We can be besties. So let's start with the operations HQ space. This is the command center of my business. This is where I plan, review, and align my company from a high-level perspective. Inside, I have three main components. First, the 2025 plan. This is a ClickUp document with sub-documents where I plan each part of my business: offers, financial targets, launch plans, visibility goals, and operation strategy. Now, why this matters is, as a CEO, you need a living, breathing plan, not a vision board, not a PDF that gets buried. This doc is interactive, accessible, and actionable. And it lives inside the platform where work actually gets done. That means that my vision is always connected to my execution. Next, I have my Q2 action plan, and this is the list broken down by my quarterly goals that I pulled from my 2025 plan. I archive each quarter when I'm done, and before each quarter begins, I revisit the 2025 plan to extract the actions that are most aligned for the next 90 days. Why this matters is that as CEOs, you can get stuck in the weeds because you're reacting instead of executing with intention. The system keeps me focused on only what moves the needle quarter by quarter without me feeling overwhelmed. Lastly, I have the 2025 operations report, another ClickUp document with monthly sub-documents. Is that what it's called? Sub-documents, where I reflect on what worked, what didn't, and what needs improvement. Why? Because data is how you lead like a CEO, and don't get me started on data. This report helps me course correct, delegate better, and make decisions based on evidence, not emotion. Now let's move into the team space. This is where internal collaboration happens, and it's intentionally structured to support autonomy, not micromanagement. First, Danny's desk. Because I'm the only one on my team right now. This is my personal folder with lists for weekly to-dos, daily to-dos, CEO tasks, and things that I'm tracking. So when I bring on my team member, every one of them who joins will get their own desk, and they'll have the full freedom to organize however they want so that they can stay productive. So they can color it and do whatever. Like, like when you get your desk set up and you want to color it in real life, that's what I'm going to be doing. So they have a space where they can take ownership of their own role. What this means is that you're not going to be getting a lot of questions and so on because you're playing project manager. So ClickUp becomes a self-leading ecosystem where everyone knows where to go and what to do. Then I have my 2025 team meetings doc. Each weekly meeting has a sub-document again for the agenda, and under a nested document with a phantom recording of that call. Meetings aren't just conversations, they're a system. Yeah. And this setup ensures that all our meetings are actionable, trackable, and accessible. So if someone misses a call, they're not lost. Everything is in one place, not going through Slack messages, not digging through email threads. Then next we have the client space. And this one is flexible based on your business model, to be honest. Some people have a folder for each client, others have one master list per offer. There's no one size fits all, but what matters is that your delivery process is centralized, consistent, and scalable. You can duplicate for new clients in a few clicks. Client success shouldn't depend on memory, right? So this is a good place to have that. And if you're onboarding clients manually or tracking deadlines in your head, you're not scaling, you're surviving. This case is how I deliver excellent client experiences without being in the day-to-day of every single task. So let's move on to the marketing space, talking about content, which is my worst. I hate this part, right? In my marketing space, I keep two key assets. One, the marketing plan document with sub-documents, of course, for each platform. So I have a marketing plan for Instagram versus YouTube versus email, etc., etc. This keeps my strategy clear, especially when I'm repurposing content or planning launches. And then two, I have the content workflow list. This is where every piece of content moves through stages, from idea to scripting to recording to editing to schedule to publish. Woo! And why this matters is that consistency doesn't come from motivation, it comes from a process. And with this setup, I can batch content, delegate pieces to my virtual assistant, and know exactly where everything stands at a glance. Now, this next space is a powerhouse of the business. I love this part, the knowledge base. Inside are folders for SOPs, my SOP vault, right? Team training and internal resources. Everything is categorized from marketing to SOPs to client delivery SOPs to admin SOPs to workflows. And why it's so important is that scaling requires repeatability. And if your business depends on re-explaining everything over and over and over, you're not building. You're babysitting your team and the process. With this space, onboarding new hires is seamless because you just plug them into training, give them all the SOPs, and then they can start executing in days, not weeks, right? And I like them to self-manage this process. This is how I build team confidence and protect my time as a CEO. So here's the truth. ClickUp doesn't make you productive by itself. It works because it reflects the way that my business actually functions. Each space is tied to a role, each document is tied to a decision, each workflow is tied to a result, because the system isn't just for organization. It's how I scale, it's how I delegate, it's how I lead, and it's how I keep my business running, right? Without having to sacrifice my peace. If this video helped you see your operations differently, go ahead and hit subscribe. Go like it and comment. I drop new videos every week to help you lead your business with clarity, confidence, and systems that actually support the life that you want.